Riley was a girl who loved to explore. One sunny afternoon, she stumbled upon something magical. A faded yellow school bus parked in a forgotten field. Its windows were dusty, and its tires were flat. But to Riley, it looked like a grand adventure waiting to happen. She carefully climbed the steps and stepped inside. The inside of the bus was quiet and still. The seats were torn, and a thin layer of dust covered everything. Riley walked down the aisle, running her hand along the back of the empty seats. As she reached the front, a sudden chill filled the air, and a faint, shimmering shape appeared in the driver's seat. The figure was a kind-looking man with a gentle smile. "Hello," he said, his voice like the rustling of old leaves. "My name is Anthony. I used to drive this bus. I'm a ghost now, I suppose." Riley wasn't scared. She sat down in the seat behind him. "I'm Riley," she said. "It's nice to meet you, Anthony." Anthony seemed happy to have company. He looked out the dusty windshield. "I miss the children," he said. "I remember so many of them. There was a boy who always told silly jokes, and a girl who brought a different pet rock to school every day." He chuckled softly, lost in his memories. "And there was one girl," Anthony continued, his voice full of warmth. "She was the smartest of them all. She always had her nose in a book, and she would read the whole way to school and back. She had a small scar on her forehead, right above her left eyebrow, from when she fell off her bike." Riley's heart gave a little jump. The story felt familiar, like a half-remembered dream. She reached up and touched her own forehead, but it was smooth. She wondered why the story of the girl with the scar felt so important to her. "Her name was Emily," Anthony said, as if he could read Riley's mind. "I always wondered what happened to her. I hope she grew up to be a brilliant scientist or a famous writer, with all those books she read." The sun began to dip below the horizon, and the light inside the bus turned to a deep orange. Anthony's form started to flicker and fade. "It's getting late," he said, his voice growing fainter. "I have to go now. Thank you for listening to my stories, Riley. It was good to remember." With the last ray of sunlight, Anthony was gone. The bus was just an old, empty bus again. Riley felt a mix of sadness and wonder. She climbed out of the bus and ran across the field, the story of Emily and Anthony echoing in her mind. She burst through the back door of her house, where her mom was making dinner. "Mom," Riley said, her voice breathless. "When you were a little girl, did you ride a yellow school bus? Was your bus driver's name Anthony?" Her mom, Emily, froze, a look of complete shock on her face.